Hello, hello, hello. Testing, testing, 9, 12, 4. I haven't spelt nice correctly. Hang on a minute. What are we doing? Settings. How do you do that? Edit name.
Okay. Just setting up a couple of more things here. Welcome in, everyone. Cressy, you got did you do a mic check? Okay. Thanks, Recon. I think he went off to get tea or something, maybe. Gonna go ahead and change this project up and get a few more things ready and see if Scotty's coming in today. Stand by, people. Oi, oi.
So just kicking the cat out.
Okay, I just messaged Scotty to let us know when he's in the green room.
Yeah, I can, if he types in, I can see him.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get this project switched in and get us set.
Okay. Let me go and jump on. It's getting cold. Oh, there goes the microphone. Please don't fall out. Move that. There you go. We're back. Oh, I've got the chat popped out as well. We're going to cough a lot tonight. What's cooking, everybody? What's happening? How's your days been? I've done nothing today. Oh, fuck all. Well, fed the cat and the crows and the black cat that's turned up. Got this big black cat. It's like it's very friendly as long as you pet it in the right places. Then it hisses. So yeah, just be careful. I think it could take one of my arms off if you're not careful. It's a nice cat though. I should try and get a picture tomorrow. Although black cats are very difficult to take pictures of because there's not a lot to take a picture of. Just looks like a shadow. But hey, there you go. Control Command F for full screen. Oh, for Ableton to fill the screen, you mean? Is that what you're saying? Yeah, we'll get there. Ableton, yeah. Okay, cool. Oh, look, I think he's just done that. Could you believe he actually listens to you? What the hell? Okay.
Don't fucking start, Cressy.
Hello. Boo.
Okay. Shit. There's some things already different. Let me figure this setup out.
Miracles sometimes happen. Yeah, sometimes. Less than 15 minutes in and he's starting already. I don't think there is any start. It's just me. I don't start. I'm just me. It's fine. At least I'm consistent, eh? Probably not a good thing. Yeah. No, I haven't upgraded to version 2 of the KO yet. I'm hanging for a couple of days. Make sure people think it's stable. Then I'll think about doing it. It's the Cresshead show. Is it? Is it me? Is it all about me today? Okay. Be a very short show. Cresshead, your mic is low. No, it's about 3 feet off the floor, mate. It's fine. Put it any higher, I won't be able to reach it. Oh, volume of it's low. Is that better? If I shout into it, is it like fine now? Are you happy? It's just me. See, I'm just quiet. I'm just a quiet guy. I'm just a nice guy. Look, there's a title there. Mr. Nice Guy. FFS. Is that like a level of it? Is it FFS? I mean, I could put a compressor on my mic, but, you know, I don't like compressors. So, I'm not going to. I'll just sit closer. It's not, you know, people moaning about the size of screens. Just get closer to the screen. It gets bigger. It's fine. I need to buy a bigger screen. Just sit closer. My sarcasm. I'm not sarcastic. When have I ever been sarcastic?
Never.
Never, no.
That's like asking the twat, has it ever been dry?
Wow. That's a good question. It's a seagull. He's just spotted the seagull. Oh, took you like 15 minutes. I'll let you off though.
The wife is sitting backstage, so she'll let Scotty in when she sees him back there.
Okay, cool. Only 90% of the time. Tell us a story. About what? Give me a starting point for a story. Come on, chat. It's interactive. Tell a story. Yeah, that's not a starting point, is it? Yeah, a story isn't a way of starting a story. A true life story.
Tell us the first time you fell in love, Cressy.
Oh, that's easy. When I got a mirror. Brilliant. God, he's that awesome person on that. Oh no, I'm lucky. I can see that person every day. See, there are miracles.
Fucking viral beats. Viral Beats never misses a show. It don't matter where that dude is.
He'll pick it up somewhere.
Yup,
Yeah.
he's got the volume up no matter where I am. I don't give a fuck.
It was a dark and stormy night. Then the clouds separated, the sun came out, and everything was wonderful. The end. There you go. Story.
Oh, shit. Welcome in, Reconsider It, Milo, Uncle Chrome, the Cresthead, Asif, the Wookiee, half God, half beast. Who am I missing here? Viral Beats, and all the lurkin' gherkins, because that's not all.
Asio head's here, and he spelt his name correctly today.
Oh, Azio's in.
Yeah. Didn't he spell it with 2 D's
shit.
last week or something?
Tracker Jack is in. Where has Tracker Jack been? Jesus Christ.
He's here now, so
Yeah.
Either that or someone's nicked his account. Never know.
Barkful, you came in on the other channel this morning too. Thank you for that. Appreciate you. I didn't even know you were going to do that. Azio head, Prometheus is in. Prometheus. Are you doing a popcorn night, Prometheus? Because you're on a fucking roll, sir. Dave, Viral Beats, Tone Smith, you guys are doing popcorn night?
I would do a popcorn night. I've got an issue with popcorn night, and it's not your fault. It's my fault. I can't remember which ones I submitted, so I can't pick. I was like, oh, I could do that. Have I done that one? I can't remember. Shit.
Just do a rewind, Chris. Rewind.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't remember.
Okay, let's give a playback and see what we got, where we are, and how we're going to break this up. Lamar should be here to get the bass in today.
Okay, this is Jungle, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, chat. So this is a brand new song. We're going to start figuring out what we're going to do to it. Everything right now, if you want to be in on this as a featuring guest star, everything on here right now is pretty much placeholders except for a few things. So whatever you think you can contribute, let us know in chat that you want to get in on this.
Okay, let's see what we got. Oh, so we've got a level. Oh yeah,
What
yeah.
happened?
I can hear that. I just want to make sure we've got a level. We can hear it.
Okay.
Yeah, we can.
Is it too
It's
loud?
stereo as well.
Let me know if it's too loud. Or you guys got volume control. I'm just going to put it all zeros.
Okay. Vicky was on about there's a metronome on, but there ain't.
I had it on for a little bit.
A few seconds.
Côté. taking notes. Marilyn, if you're listening, can you give me the notes for Jungle, please? I have 60 BPM. And I'm thinking this song is going to be 4 minutes, so a lot of this will be cut out.
There you go.
I forgot Scotty added some thunderstorms in here
He did.
already. So if we keep it to 4 minutes, I think those two thunderstorms are perfectly placed if we do that.
Okay, that's gonna be a short song, isn't it? What the fuck?
I mean, it could be longer. I just
No. 4's fine. I'm just pulling your leg. Half Godders observed that the doodah ditty thing sounds actually like a metronome.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah. There's no panning on it. There's no effects on it. Everything is dry.
yeah, it's not doing a lot, is it? And it's quite prominent. And so yeah, you could mistake it for a metronome.
Yeah. And it's not supposed to be in there the whole time. Like
Yeah,
I said, for everybody who doesn't know, we haven't started cutting anything. Everything in here is dry. We've done no work to this, so it's going to be a little bit of tiring in the ear by the end of this today's task.
So currently there's no bass on it whatsoever. Is there a bass line that
There
he's
is.
sort of?
Mhm.
He's got one already. Just haven't
Yeah,
put it down.
yeah. This song is pretty old.
Okay, cool. And you have here we go. Do we have any words for this? Any lyrics?
The only thing we have for it
You've got the
is
zoot thing, ain't you?
yeah, just all of my one shots and stuff like that for effects.
Because that adds to the character of the song. Those things, that and your harmonica type thing as well.
Yes, yeah, I added a harp in here a long time ago. I think I might. It's in the key of C, FYI, YouTube. But I might
That's
add.
Marilyn saying she sent through the notes for you.
Yeah, it's key of C, 60 BPM. That's essentially what I needed to know for the most part, because everything else is logged in or already burnt in, so I don't need to know the actual machine.
Yeah, pretty simple. Come on then, Scotty. What's your big plan? What we're doing?
Fuck. I'm eyeing up your. This is going to sound so wrong. I'm eyeing up your burger, thinking I'm just going to eat that.
Well, I thought I'd change you from a seagull to a burger, just to keep
Burger
it
with
on
a
top.
smiley face.
Yeah.
You should have had Bicky in the background with a really angry face as well. You know, walking straight into this there, it sounds really good as it is, but I know what Bicky's meaning by that metronome kind of sound. It may well be that once we've got effects, it sounds better, but if it doesn't, we just keep the same notes playing, but just pick a different sound for it, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it's sounding too metronomic, is that a word?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it is actually.
It doesn't
Makes-
sound like
makes
that.
sense.
It doesn't sound like that when I have it in the 707 and I have my effects to it. So
Right,
Yeah,
okay, so we'll just mimic whatever you've done in the 707 effects-wise.
and then it sits in the background as it's panning through, and it's got a shimmer on
it's
it.
probably too prominent at the moment. and
Yeah, it's not even mixed.
Bare bones, isn't it?
Right.
But we can always delete it. You know what I'm like. So,
Yeah, we can always chop it, change the sound. That's what the album's for, is to change things. Everything right now is they're exactly placeholders.
And what, and
you,
what
do,
does
you
this,
don't always have to replace it. You could always layer it with a different sound playing the same part, and it'll just change it up a little bit, you know?
Right. Keep the phrase and change the instrument.
Yes. Yeah. We'll just duplicate the MIDI information and just play another sound on top of that just to make it sound less metronomic.
Mm-hmm.
That's my word of the day.
I wonder if that's a real fucking word, Scott.
It sounds good
It
if
is
it's
now.
not.
I've got a question. You know your name's Scotty. Is that your actual name?
Nah, my name is just Scott. Just
Scott.
SCOTT.
Right.
But everyone just calls me Scotty.
Fair enough. All you need
I
is
think
a-
it's just
a-
like, well, I'm saying that most people, when they get a Y added at the end, it shortens their name. But for some reason with Scott, you get an extra letter with it. But it's usually like from Andrew to Andy or
Yeah.
Bob.
yeah.
Mind you, I suppose Bob to Bobby. Mind you, that's short for Robert, isn't it?
Well, my name gets longer. You changed my name from Steve to Asshole. So.
The asshole.
See, your name in Liverpool is much shorter because in Liverpool, Steve gets called Steve. I like that, Steve.
Steve.
Yeah.
I used to get called Steve in primary school, actually.
Tone Smith said, "Would you prefer Scooter?"
Scooter.
Scooter.
Do you know, oh, you guys in the States won't remember Scooter. It's like a proper,
Yeah,
very
DJ
commercial
guy,
sort
wasn't
of techno band. Yeah, they were
Yeah.
sort of like very heavy, hard.
it? Yeah. Popular, wasn't he?
Scooter.
Was he blonde, wasn't he, I think?
He was like, or white. I think his hair was even just pure white.
Yeah, like a platinum top.
Yeah.
Thing. Like a
But that was round
Marilyn
about sort of shaman days, wasn't it? It was that kind of
Yeah.
era.
Yeah. Fucking
Scott
shaman.
Tantha.
Skatantha.
I bet the Americans don't even know who the Shaman are, do they? I bet they're just a British band that didn't transfer.
Oh,
know
I
it.
think the Shaman must have been in America. Surely the band, the Shaman.
I know of shamans, but never heard of the band Shamans.
The Shaman they were called, or the Shaman. Or,
Yeah.
but I think
Ebenezer
everybody over
Gould
here
and-
just called them the Shaman. But they done like,
Move Any Mountain.
yeah, move it. I can move,
Yeah.
move any mountain.
No, never heard of them.
And Ease Are Good was the.
Ebenezer
Which,
Gould.
how the hell they got away with that, I have no idea. But
Brilliant writing when you think
Oh, it was
about
very
'cause,
clever,
You know,
yeah.
if you had some legal eagles going for it, no. Look, it clearly states it's about this guy called Ebenezer.
yeah,
quite
very,
good.
very clever.
Ebenezer Scrooge.
No, it was
Yeah.
Ebenezer Good. Is what they sung about.
He's a good.
But
he's
the
a
whole,
good.
yeah, the
Ebenezer
whole,
good.
that was the whole line was Ease a good. And at the time, Ease, ecstasy in the UK was huge.
Yeah.
And this was the thing, is they were actually singing Ease are good. He's Ebenezer Good, is what they
Yeah.
were basically, it was just a twist on words.
Yeah.
But how they got away with it,
Yeah. Brilliant.
clever, very, very,
Really
very close to the bone, is about as close to the bone as you could get, really.
Yeah, just about. They didn't get banned, did they? I think they ended up number one or something.
Yeah.
They did really well.
I was amazed it wasn't even muted out or something for a bit. They got away with
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Great track, though. It was a really good tune.
Yeah.
Very
Yeah.
catchy.
I'm gonna have to check it out.
Oh, it's
funny.
very
funny.
aged, dated now, but yeah.
Yeah, I like a lot of age dated stuff though. It's still some of it is still relevant, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
A lot of people were before their time.
I quite like
absolutely.
Bostrom was my favourite. I thought Bostrom was a great track.
I'll tell you a guy that I didn't realise. I knew he was talented, but I just thought he was like electro. Moby.
Oh yeah, Moby.
I seen him live at Tea in the Park in Scotland back in 2000. And the guy was on stage and he played electric guitar and he played it ficking well. He played acoustic guitar. He played the drums. He played percussion. He was on the synths. He was all over the stage singing, doing the whole shooting match, and it was all live. And I was like, holy smokes. I knew the guy was talented as far as writing tracks and things goes, but I didn't realise how musically gifted that man was. It was like,
Moby.
wow.
Prince,
Yeah.
isn't he? Bit of a
Moby was
Prince
the
Yes,
shit.
yeah.
Yeah.
I was just a way to say that because Prince was like that. He could just pick up any instrument
and be good on
play
it.
the
not,
bloody
not,
thing,
Not,
yeah.
not okay. Like,
yeah, he
good,
was shit
really
hot.
good.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. I'm like that. When I pick up an instrument, I'm immediately shit. On
I'm
any
like that.
instrument.
Yeah. I'm not too bad. I can usually get a tune out of an instrument, but the only thing that I've picked up and not been able to get anything musical out of it is brass, like the saxophone, or it just comes out like I've dropped one. Yeah. It just sounds like I've had a good curry.
Well, I've got two wind instruments, but they're electronic ones, so they're probably a lot easier. I've never
okay.
actually had a real wind instrument. I don't think I can remember.
No, my mate Craig, he plays the sax, and it's a very, very difficult thing to play. Very, very difficult.
It is. I tried.
Yeah, it's a lovely sound, but yeah, it takes a lot of practice.
Yeah, my dad loaned me his from his grandfather, and I was learning how to play it by ear, and I was getting there. Don't get me wrong. Every day you spend with it, you get better and better. It's just I needed an instructor, and I couldn't afford one, so ended up sending the sax back to Dad, and maybe I'll break it out again one day. But I played the trumpet for a few years. That's an easier horn instrument to learn.
Oh, is it? Okay. I thought that'd be harder.
No, as long as you know how to do your embouchures, and I think that's the hardest thing is just getting the lip muscle built up.
Right.
I'm looking at Prom's comment. I'm a dab hand on the flesh flute.
You got to ignore Chrome because he'll go all fucking day.
That wasn't Chrome, that was Prometheus.
Oh, shit. Okay, because normally it's Chrome. Yeah, Chrome agrees. Trumpet is easy.
Okay.
Welcome in, Thomas Jan, Prometheus, Jeff Hyatt, Nancy Griff. Who's this? Nancy Griffith?
I'm not seeing that. Not seeing that.
No,
Where's
I'm not
that?
seeing that. Hang on, let me change it from top chat to live.
Just underneath Thomas Jan comment, Tom, Tracker Jack, now you doing?
I'm not seeing that.
Or how you doing?
No, not seeing it. Maybe it's got wiped out.
Oh, I'm on top chat. I need to go
No,
live
I'm on
chat.
live chat. I got
Jeff Hyatt.
I got Jeff. Yeah, got
He just posted it again.
Nope,
That's weird. Why are we not seeing that?
don't know. Not sure. But obviously, the person who's hosting might see more things than we see.
Possibly, yeah.
Yeah, he just posted again. Third from the bottom. Can everyone else see Jeff Hyatt?
I can see Jeff Hyatt.
I can see Jeff Hyatt, but that's not what you said. You said
Nancy. Oh no, he was
Nancy
speaking about Nancy Griffin, the singer fan.
Oh right, okay.
Yeah.
right.
I was looking for that. That was a person talking. Right.
Oh, okay.
Now it makes sense.
Tracker Jack reminded me we haven't sang to anybody in the house in quite some time.
oh yeah. That's because Marilyn's working though all the time.
Right.
That's what that is.
Everything
yeah,
has
because she was
changed.
always there to
Yeah.
press
cue
that
the
play
music.
button.
Yeah.
I don't spot stuff. Yeah. So anyway, back to Scott. What are we doing?
I don't know. You're the producer.
No. I'm the co-producer. Where do we start, kiddo?
I have no idea. Go and start it from play it from the start again, and let's have a little listen and see where it's going. Because I did come in quite late to this here.
So we've got a low drone thing.
Can you just pull the volume of the track itself back a bit, Lamont? It's just I'm not hearing press at all there. That's a bit better. Yeah, that's a little, not as much as that. Just
Yeah, that'll be alright. So we've got the lone drone thing. I think we'll maybe have that in the start. We got some
yeah, I think
drums.
the thunderstorms and stuff are just coming in way too fast. I think.
Yeah,
are they?
they're too hot, aren't they? Yeah, well,
Yeah.
yeah, they're too quick and too hot.
Yeah, we didn't do anything as far as
No,
structure. We were just
no.
throwing things in last time, Scotty.
Yeah, it was just to sort of get that vibe going because people were saying, "Oh, well, what about this and what about that?" Okay,
Yeah.
well, we'll try that and throw that in. And it's working. The sounds, the Foley that's in there is good.
How about we
It's just-
start with let's mute everything and we'll unmute things and figure out what we can use as a start then.
That'll work.
So the chord droney thing, we'll have that on and everything else off so we can hear it in isolation. Whatever your chord droney thing is. There's a lowy sort of something going on somewhere, which I'm going to guess is probably your hydrosynth, but maybe I'm wrong.
I guess I'm just looking for one consistent feedback line that just is unbroken.
You've not named any of your tracks, have you? I can tell.
Yeah, they're named. I'm just
right.
looking right
Okay.
now.
As your head said, I now can't get Ebenezer Good out of my head.
Fucking good track, isn't it? If you
It
can stick
was,
in your head
yeah.
for when's that? 90s, wasn't it? So that's
Exactly.
like 30 years ago, just about, or over 30 years ago, and you can like, it's in your head.
And it's that naughty, very naughty.
very naughty. I had that comedian guy in the video, didn't they, with the big hat?
Oh, that's right.
I can't remember his name. I think he was Scottish. I think so. Because the keyboard player stroke rolling guitar player, he's a Scottish guy, isn't he? You got Mr. C from down in like London way.
That's
And
right.
they had a female singer. I forgot what her name was now. Yeah. Fun band. Right, we've lost the drone thing, whatever that is. Oh, is that the
No,
thing
I think
there?
it's still going. I'm just trying to find which. I'm isolating things.
Hang on until I get my umbrella.
That's it right there, Cressy. It's the PWM soft pad.
Okay. I quite like that. Got a bit of movement in it, hasn't it? Right.
Is it panning though?
Well, it's got a bit of wobble in it.
Yeah.
What synth is that from?
That is from the 707, the MC 707.
Right, okay.
So, oh, okay, I like that. So that and the thunder work together as an opening way.
Okay.
Then they'd be introduced to the rain a little later.
Yeah, that top thunder is like little low rumbles that just come now and then, so they're quite handy to leave in there just as a
Background thing, yeah.
yeah, just this sort of atmosphere.
But do we want it to come in right away?
Just start it with that synth on its own and see what that sounds like. Or if it needs that thunder as well. It's actually quite a good opener, isn't it? It's a good way to start the track.
It's like sounds like
A
Dire
thunder
Straits.
crack starts the track. you know
Yeah.
what I mean? Maybe have the thunder crack, then the synth starts.
Yeah, the rain we could probably pull down in volume. So those two rain tracks that are down below, we could probably pull them down easily. A good 4 or 5 dB per stem, I would say. Is that two duplicates? Are they just identical rains? They look exactly
Yeah,
the
it
same.
looks like it.
Yeah, so you could probably just move one of them along, actually, because we shouldn't have two of them. Because look, there's a thunder crack in there as well that duplicates up. I don't know why we've done that. We did just throw these in at the last minute. I do remember that. It was just sort of, let's get them in there, so we've just got them as placeholders.
Right, yeah.
There you go.
If anyone sees Kent Spong, let us know, please, because that asshole will sit back there and not say a fucking word.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got the private chat open here anyway, just in case.
Yeah, but he never types into it, little shit. does
He did last night.
Oh, did he?
Aye, he did last night.
Okay, you know your brass thing? Do you want to bring that in once you've got the thunder and the rain going? The thing. Bring that in.
Oh, yeah. Okay, that would be...
Because it's like, in the moment, that's like quite a motif, isn't it? So it might be a thing that we can like use as a start point to get the music going.
Okay, where do you want it brought in? Later into the track or right away?
Play the track from the start, and then I'll shout when it should come in. Then you can like put it somewhere near that.
The natural one seems like after the rain starts, kind of a bit after that, you know.
Too early. Mute it for the minute.
It's a nice crack, that, isn't it? That
It
thunder.
is. It is.
I think that second thunder should come in a bit earlier.
And that rain just came in abrupt, like it's there. Normally you would hear it coming in, you know what I mean?
Well, you can easily fade it. We can easily put an automation on the rain and just fade it up. But what will happen with that is the thunderclap will be quite quiet the first time, but then we just duplicate it.
Yeah.
You know, if you bring it in just with rain, but then if Chris is wanting that thunderclap earlier,
yeah.
What we could do, so if you say you want the thunderclap earlier, if we move that thunderclap back by 2 boxes, so to the left by 2 boxes, so the rain one.
Oh, do you want to go full screen on Ableton, by the way? So people
Yeah, good shout. Yeah. I'm sitting here squinting my eyes at the screen.
I'm just looking at you and your football field size fucking pictures.
That's better.
Yeah.
All right. What are we doing?
So that rain one, which is Thunder 1, I think it's got named on it. So if you move that back by 2 boxes. Now, what to do is if you... So that box that your mouse is over at the moment, so to the left of that, not the one to the right of that. The other right.
Fuck you, Scott. You know I'm stupid. You know I'm slow, Scott.
Sorry. Right, if we select from where you're over just now, where that line is, 3 boxes to the right, and then Command C that, and then select at the start of the thunder, at the very start of the track, and then Command V. Okay. Now, what you could probably do there, so that it's not so obvious, is just put a fade on that little stem. To be honest, you could just drag a fade over. Yeah.
Fade in. Yeah.
Yeah. Just pull it all the way over right over to the right. So you've got a slow fade of the rain just coming in after that. Try that. See how it sounds.
Yeah, that's
Right, okay, so what we're going to have to do is if we pull that little one that we've just put at the start there, if we pull that down onto the track below,
This
the
one?
actual, stem itself, yeah, because it's going silent just before that thunderclap
Yeah,
comes
and
in.
it restarted again. Yes.
Yeah, so what to do is if you drag that box with your little bracket out to the right by one box, yeah,
There you go.
and then just fade that out from, keep the no, if you take that fading back to that line and then fade out, so from the end of it, if you fade out to that same dot,
Yeah.
right, and try that, see how that sounds. It's just so it's not like got that little silent bit. That's working.
That is. Yep.
Now.
Yeah.
Now for that thing. Yeah. So after them two beats of them, after the two little thunder things you see above on the
After
that track,
these,
yeah.
So mark
That,
there.
that's what, yeah. That where we can see
Start
if that
the
works.
trumpet.
Yeah.
So that's going to be off beat then, right?
Well, we'll find out wherever it is on beat, and then start it somewhere similar. We can move it around.
Well, let's just hear it right there where you say it first.
Yeah, let's try it
Yeah.
first.
Yeah, give it a go.
We could always fade it up as well. Well, you maybe need to unmute it, do you? Did you have it muted?
Yeah, it should have played, shouldn't it? So is it muted?
And I think we should have because we just had a thunderstorm here for like a few days in a row. These two right here literally should be followed with like some kind of reverb and another one or two right here and right here. Because we had so many of them this past week. I was just literally tripping out on how sound just works with thunderstorms, and every time you'd hear those initial and there would be another two, maybe one that followed right there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, start. Yeah, so wait, that's where we start it. Those two notes.
Yeah, so if you drag that pink one to start on the grid just now, what we'll do is we'll add a couple of, if you're wanting a couple of extra booms in there, we can actually select some of the later ones and just drop them in there. So we know that we're starting on the start of that dark grey section with the trumpets. Yeah. So if you pick, right, there's to your right, that one. Yeah, if you pick up, just highlight that box and Command C.
Is there some tailing with that? Shall I go 2 boxes?
No, I wouldn't worry about it. It shouldn't be too bad. And then Command C that, and then go
To the start of that grey, dark grey.
Well, I was away to say just
after.
the one before that, yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So that it's not going to clash. And then even try it with one and see how it sounds, Lamont, because there's not much space in there to try two, but or it would just sound they're too rhythmical. So yeah, just there where you are, if you click on that line and then Command V, so you've now got an extra one in there, which is not the same as the first two. You don't want to keep them the same because it'll sound
Right.
like you're just duplicating the same sample.
Yeah.
Try it and see how it sounds.
Thanks, Chrome. Yeah, Scotty, that's real. Authentic.
Right, the first thing I noticed there is there's a tail of the last note. Just if you go up to the start of that trumpet part, what we'll do is we'll put a little fade on that, because there's a little, if we zoom in right on the start of that, there's a little tail of the last note that's...
Yeah, just want to pop that out, don't we?
If you,
Might clip it and then...
You know what to do? That trick that we done the other day, if you hold Alt and use your little scroll wheel on your mouse, it'll make this track bigger.
I don't have a option.
Sorry. And scroll with your wheel, it should make that. Oh, hover over the pink one.
Yeah, you're scrolling the wrong one.
And then, yeah, there we go. Keep going like that, just to make this as big as it'll go. There we go. And then narrow the size of it down so it's not so zoomed in.
There we go.
Yeah, so if we fade, if we pull that fader over to the right, and then I'll tell you when to stop with it, that I think it should hide that. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Yep, keep going. Try that there. And just give that a little play and see how that sounds. It's definitely better. There's like a doot. You know, I wonder then, because it shouldn't be like that at the very start of this. So if we take that fade off again and actually just move this initial track, because the very first part of this track shouldn't have that on it. So we're actually starting the original recording at this point, if that makes sense. So if you, let's think. If you, the deleted part, now if you want to make that window smaller, what you would do is hold your option button and scroll down rather than up, and it'll make that little window smaller again. There you go. And then you can do that as well with the pink one if you wanted to make that a bit smaller for yourself. So that, now you know how to zoom in, you just hold that option button and scroll up and down.
Oh, okay.
It's quite useful. It's quite useful, that, so you can actually see the wave. But yeah, the actual trombone, so if we're saying it's going to start there, if we pull that wave, so the deleted bit at the start, or the muted bit at the start, just delete that. And then drag this trombone part with a little bracket all the way back to the start. And then pick this up and start it. So move, rather than deleting anything, move it along to, I think, which will be that dark grey section. Yeah, try that and see how that is, because it shouldn't have that loop sound at the very, very start. It's maybe just because it's looping over and over again. Those low rumbles are cool as well, actually. Huh?
Yeah, if we can get some reverb on them down the line.
I keep meaning to send you. I've got I downloaded Valhalla Supermassive and something else for you, which is free reverbs, and they're really good.
Oh, okay.
You can just install them, so you've got some extras.
Okay. Can we install them on Ableton?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Can I be Mr. Nasty for a minute?
Hang on 1 second, Mr. Nasty. So dry.
With your trumpet.
Yeah.
Nothing worse than a dry trumpet. Eh?
I'm used to hearing it with that effect.
You can't throw an effect on it just now. Just drop a reverb in there.
Okay, Cress, what's up?
Don't put reverb on fucking everything. In the real world, there's no reverb with your thunderclaps because you're in a great big open space.
Mm.
Just sounds stupid. I mean, try it, but my brain goes like, well, in the real world, no. So why are you adding reverb just because you got it?
Yeah.
I thought you were speaking about the trumpet.
No.
Yeah, I just wanted that thunder to carry longer. Because it carries longer, it doesn't just silence.
You could put like a ping pong echo on your trumpet, like it bounces around.
Yeah, it sounds nothing like the 505 because those sounds carry. You don't hear the clipping of the key being pressed again, you know?
Stick some effects on it.
Yeah.
Throw a couple on.
Put the delay before the reverb.
Is that something I should always do, Scotty?
Best practice, yeah.
I don't know why I'm not using my fucking mouse.
Sounds very right eerie at the minute. You got it panned.
Yes. This looks like it's panned right.
Stick it in the middle for the minute.
Yeah, so put a utility on the channel itself just before the delay.
Okay.
And we'll mono that because you can actually see the stereo. Oh no, because
That's fine. He'd panned his stereo, is what he'd done.
no, I was looking at that light blue one that's a bit heavy on the right hand side, which is 0052 or whatever it is. I thought it was that we're looking at.
Yeah, I think it's a pink track, isn't it?
Yeah.
There you go. That's how it was
Yeah.
supposed to sound on
It's
those.
more balanced now. Isn't it?
Yeah.
Do you want to back it up to the beginning and see how it feels when it comes in? It's got loads of reverb.
I think that's actually the delay. It's the delay.
Yeah, it's got a lot of
huge.
different
It's got
features,
loads of
hasn't
feedback.
There we go.
Wagyu.
Give me some comments.
Yeah, completely agree. Wagyu. It just sounds more natural as well.
It's good to see you back with us, Wagyu.
Well, it's all right.
It's all right.
Here we go.
It's all right.
I mean, it's cool, I guess.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
cool. That did make me chuckle last night. That cool.
Cool.
got the track opens okay now, don't it?
It does.
We can put other things in, but it sort of works as a basic structure.
Yeah.
You've got your track going now.
I mean, if you ask me, it sounds like a great intro so far.
Yeah. There's one thing I would really like to do here before we go anywhere else with this trumpet track.
Okay.
If you drop after the utility an EQ8.
Oh, you're gonna thin it out a bit.
No. So yeah, you're just put that before the delay, perfect, and put the high cut. So number 4, make that a high cut, and pull that back to, so the frequency back to probably about halfway. Keep coming back about there, and then go right click on that frequency, show automation, and if we put at the end of the grey section, on the pink, obviously it's the trombone we're working with, so at the to the right of that, at the end of the grey section, put a dot. Nope, sorry, the dark grey section. Go left.
Can I Command Z?
Yeah. So you've got a dot there, and then put a dot at the start.
This way or the other way?
Yeah, that's the right one. Yeah, put a dot there, but actually it's the end we want to lift up, actually. So we go back to the right again, and then lift that one fully open. Yep. And give that a try, just playing that, and see how much it makes it sound like it's going dull to bright coming in. Maybe just play it from a bit before so we can actually hear it coming in. Aye, just a little one wee box or something. Yeah, that's fine there.
Not so hard.
Yeah, so if you press A again, and then what we would do is this, if you stop the track there and just lift the very first dot that's at the start of that, just lift that up, try it there and see how it sounds. That's better. Or do you not think so? Do you prefer it the way it was? If you do, just undo it. It's cool.
No. I'm liking it. It doesn't come in so harsh. I'm thinking this next dark gray dot that comes up is where we need to get something else coming in here.
Here.
Right there. Yeah.
Yeah.
What have you got?
We got these, we got my voice effects. Should we start looking at these since we're in the intro portion?
I would hold off on them for a bit.
Yeah,
Okay.
so would I. Yeah.
Okay.
Because they're like little golden nuggets, and let's not give it all away. Don't forget, you've got your bass player to arrive yet, and you
Yeah.
might be doing some interesting stuff as well. What else have you got though, apart from that?
Well, a good thing to do would be if you loop this dark grey section, we're a way to bring this in on, and we could just solo each part. So if we solo all the bits that we're not, just go back one by one and think, oh, that'll work, and then we just make that the one that's coming in.
Yeah.
Okay, how far you want me to loop this?
Just over that, the dark grey section, just those 4 boxes would probably do. Yeah, perfect.
Let's see what we got.
And yeah, just solo any track, and then we'll just solo them one by one and see.
Okay.
I wouldn't say that one yet. Yeah, you can bring that up in volume a bit, actually, yeah.
Got it zeroed.
So that doesn't sound too bad, the harp. So that's one that I'll write it down actually. So we've got, what is that? JP something harp.
That is the JP80 synth harp.
JP80. And then try the next one above and see. We'll just sort of sequentially go through them and see which ones are. Right, so that's the kick. Yeah, so I would switch the synth harp and the kick off just now so we can just hear each one individually.
Shaker's quite nice.
Yeah, so that sort of counter rhythm that's going with the shaker could come in after the shaker, I would say. So is that djembe and...
So there's a tap djembe, and then there's just the regular djembe, the shaker, and then bass drum 808.
So tap, djembe, reg, djembe. And what vocal stabs have you got in there? Because there's quite a few layered, isn't there?
Yes, there is. I think there's a total of 5 layers. Do you want to hear some of them, or?
Yeah, just sort of go through them and see what we've got individually, just so we can.
All right, here's the first one. If it's even should be on this. They're spaced out pretty good.
Yeah, track 17 needs to be switched on.
Oh.
Yeah, so does your 15 as well, though, because that's your group. Or 16, was it? There we go.
Okay, so the first one, they're the whistles, and they're much longer than what we're hearing through the loop, I think. Oh, maybe not.
So we've got whistles.
Yeah, they're longer than the loop. Which I should put that in there, whistles.
then what's the ones under them?
You want me to cancel the whistle?
Yeah, please. So it's like, what would we call that? Harmonies?
Yeah, a lot of it is not in there. Or there's a small portion that's not in there, but I don't know how to label it.
I would just call it harmonies, because we'll know what that is then. Harmony Vox or something like that, VOX. So you know that it's, mind you saying that, we know it's all the vocals anyway, but. And what's the next one?
Next one.
That's your Zoops.
So ZOOT?
Yeah, it's either Zoot or Zoop, whatever you fancy. And the next ones, you know, all these layered together, they work so well. So this is like shh, 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 shh.
Yeah.
So I would just put SH, SH. What's that? SHSHI.
I thought you'd like that one. Oh, shit.
So I would call that melody vocal rather than harmonies. So melody
No,
vocal.
isn't it?
Yeah, melody vox. So because they're all so well layered, Cressy, you might get away with just bringing a select one of them in at the moment as well, just to sort of.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah. Give it a go.
Rather than just the shaker, because I think the shaker is the natural thing to come in, but even just something else with that, melodic.
Yes, it's less predictable.
Like,
it's not
yeah.
just the one thing.
Okay, so which
Like
one?
try your zoots, because they sound drum-like anyway.
Okay, so we're gonna have to open up the loop so we can get everything in because they're being cut off.
Yeah, but this is only a demo section. Don't
Oh,
worry. about
okay,
it. It's
okay.
just a loop of. We're just trying
Got
to
you.
find out what tracks we got.
Got you.
That's all we're doing in a minute.
But at the moment, one thing we definitely know we can do is we can highlight all these vocals from the very start of the track up to the start of this loop point. So you can basically just click and drag over, not from that point, but in the bit where your hand's not there below. Yeah, go to your right so that you're on that line and just click and drag the whole, like select them all. So yeah, if you click and go all the way down to the bottom and then all the way over to no, just to the start of the loop point.
Oh, okay.
0.
And then you zero them, because we know we don't need any of them just now.
Then we can work out from when we do want stuff. Then we start.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you got more than one. You got more than just a shaker, and you got something else in at the moment as well, haven't you? If you go up, you got the shaker and something else.
Oh, there's like the
That's it.
djembes and stuff as
Yeah.
well, I think, isn't it?
Yeah. And you got a bass drum as well. Let's just have the shaker for the moment. Now, And then back up a bit so we come into this and see what it feels like. So take your loop off.
You want that horn back on?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, take your loop off and go back a bit on the song so we know where we are. Yeah. Oh, that seems straight away, isn't it?
You want to go back out further?
No, we need to make so that the shaker comes in at that point. So the minute the shaker's already on, isn't it?
Yeah, I was a way to say that. So when the loop was highlighted, where we could do the same with all the drums here, we could just basically mute them all before that point.
Yeah.
The same as we've done with the vocals. So yeah, you could basically do everything, including the shaker. So you could, what's above that? What's the pink one above the shaker?
The
Djembe.
djembe.
And what's above that? The bass
Bass
drum.
drum. Do it all.
So you could actually select from that bass drum all the way down.
Whoa. Yeah.
And your Juno and all that
Yeah.
kind of, whatever that is, juniper. And then, and then go all the way along to the start of that loop. Not the trombone though, go
There
up
you
from
go.
the trombone. Yep. Yep, perfect. Oh,
No, one more forward.
it's all right. You can just hit 0 just now. And then just select that one row all the way up. There we go.
You know what we were talking about earlier about putting markers in place? Just having that deactivated loop point is a great way of marking where you are.
Yes, yeah.
So I think we'll use that going forward. It's easy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. And then
It might not start correctly, but we'll give it a go. See
Yeah.
what it sounds like. Then we can work
Okay.
out what we actually need to do.
and just the shakers on, correct?
Yes.
Shakers. Yeah, and your zoops.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Shaker's the only drum, and then your vocals is the zooty things.
Yeah, okay. That's the only one that's on. The thunderstorm is on as well.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Okay.
And then back it up just before your trombone comes in, so we've got a feel for how it's progressing.
Far enough, or you want to go back further?
No, that's fine. That's cool. Although we can't hear your pad anymore, your background pad. Where's that gone?
Yeah, your drone.
Where's your drone gone? Have you switched it off? Is that the drone? Ah. There you go.
Right, well, what you could do is just delete. If you just delete those parts that we muted, you can just drag the first one back, if you know what I mean. So if you delete that first part,
Yeah.
just the blue one. So if you go down and delete that blue bit there, just
Yeah.
delete. And same with that little clip. And then use your left bracket and just drag that all the way back to the start again. There you go.
There you go. Easy. Have you got it muted again? Yeah.
Yeah,
not
it's
on, is it?
switched off.
Yeah.
Track 12.
Yeah.
There we go.
Very John Carpenter, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, yeah. That sound, that drone.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Recon's like, don't remove the shaker. The shaker's nice.
We might need that bass drum in there. Or something.
This is with the top bass drum. Yeah. I have a rain stick as well, Barkful.
That's better.
I would put a ping pong delay on that. Your zoops or your... It's coming in. Is that all on the same track, those noises? Yeah, it is.
Yeah. A lot of them, when I did it, I turned the volume. Okay, let me explain something real quick. When I recorded this into the 505, I turned the volumes down on the other tracks to kind of like keep them in there. So when I'm live and playing one of them, it still has some support in the background.
Right. Well, what we could do, because you don't want a ping pong delay on those zoots because they sound really good. But if you've selected that zoots track now, so if you command delta with that one, and if we go to the very first zoot that we've got coming in on that top track, but you'll see that basically there's 3 boxes per cell, per stem.
Mm-hmm.
If you remove the last box from that one, so just delete it, and you could basically delete the rest of them for the rest of this. In fact, you could probably just highlight, if you highlight
just duplicate.
Well, if you highlight the 3 boxes rather than these, so if you highlight the first 2 and the third one and do Command D from there, that should duplicate those. Is it Command D? Yeah. Yes. Is that doing it, or is it? No, it's not. So we'll have to remove the rest of them from underneath first. So we'll have to delete everything from there to the end first and then do it.
It's quite a bit of it, isn't I?
Yeah, I didn't know. I just got as much information as possible.
And just delete them. And you can actually do the same with the lower, while you're at this side, the lower ones, if you select from the end of that one and or you can actually just select, if you select that one there, just that one at the end, and hold shift but don't do it with the very first one, click shift with the second. There you go, and just delete all them. And then what you want to do is with this lower one, if we could zoom in on when your sort of chordy vocals come in, because they seem to start. If you hold your shift and zoom in on that track so that the wave's a bit bigger. Yeah, because you can see it just comes in a couple of lines a bit earlier there. So if you, so you go left with your mouse and over that dark grey bit, if you go to the next dark grey bit, to the very end of it.
Right or left?
Your right.
Okay, to the very end of the next dark grey bit here.
There, yeah, that one. And then select from there to the start of this clip.
This way?
Yes.
Okay,
to the left.
Where do you want me to stop at?
All the way to the very start of it, the very start.
Okay.
And we'll delete all that. And then I would put a little fade at the start of this box that you've got now that's left. Just put maybe a couple of little boxes. Not that one. No, at the bottom one, yeah. Yep, perfect. What I'll do, yep. And then if we zoom back out of that, so that the actual width is smaller, there we go. And if you select basically from the start of the top part. Oop.
I just like to get the 4 bars in there.
Oh, okay.
Okay, select.
So if you select from the top zoops, the very start of it, yep, and click and drag across to the end of the bottom part. So you're actually selecting both. Don't move that one, just to select them. So in that box there, yeah. And then drag to your right to the end of that lower blue box. Perfect. And all the way over at the end of that lower blue box. There. And then Command D that. To right to the... You can just hold Command D down and it'll probably just all the way across, yeah. That'll do you. Yeah, we can delete them whenever we need to now. So on that bottom one, you can put a ping pong. So if you put, rather than Zoots on that, the name of that track below that we've now duplicated, you could just call it Zoots.
DLY. Delay.
What did you say? Delay?
Yeah, Zoots DLY should fit.
Yeah, because, well, it's not Zoots, though. It's kind of like chordy noises, but we know what it is. If we just call it Zoots, Zoots Delay will be fine. We'll know what it is.
For these two here.
Just on the lower one.
Lower one, yeah.
So just rename that Zoots plus Delay or something like that.
DLY should fit, shouldn't it?
Yeah, that'll do. Good enough. Yep. And then drop on that Zoots Delay one, drop a delay on there. And we'll put a ping pong on that.
Is there any other option you want to look at, or just put the ones we normally been putting on there?
Yeah, that ones that you're putting on is definitely the best delay in Ableton.
Okay.
Yeah, so you could pull that down a little bit in the centre there and just do the usual sort of fades down a bit. And give that a try and just see how it sounds.
You want to take some feedback off or no?
We'll give it a try first and see how it's sounding.
Fucking tracker got me rolling. Oh, shit.
Now, I would actually say they could get a bit louder, though. So I would put on that Zoots track, I would put a utility on. Oh, there is already one on there.
But, yeah, on both.
So you could just bump the gain up on that utility.
Both of them?
No, just the lower one. And change that delay to ping pong. It's getting there.
Yeah.
I would maybe take the dry wet down to maybe 11 o'clock on that delay. It's just giving it a bit of width for that vocal. That sounds all right, doesn't it, Chris? What do you think?
Yeah, sounds works. Save your scene, by the way.
Done.
So,
Right, well, I think we've got that. So you can always just go back to where we've brought that in and then see where Cressy's wanting to bring something else in, because we've obviously got these 2 bits in now with the kick, the shakers, and this sort of zoops.
you know how the bass
colours.
goes on this. How do you think it's going to fit in? Okay, at the minute.
Oh yeah, that's what I was playing in my head the entire time. The bass is gonna do its thing, regardless of what we're doing. Because I was just playing.
I just want to make sure we're not going to throw the bass player out.
We're
you know
good.
what I mean?
We're good. He just needs to. We just need to make sure we're adding the drums in sooner or later for him to catch his groove on it.
Yeah, well, we might put the drums in so he's got his groove, and then kick him out again after we've got him recorded.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? If he needs them as a support mechanism for timing and whatever, then we can put them in as like as a guide metronome, and then we can decide, do we keep them in or do we get rid of them later? We need to, well, we're sort of playing half blind here. We're putting stuff in. I'm just curious and just want to make sure we're not putting things in that is going to throw your bass player off.
Right. Let me text him right now, see where he is.
But we've got a beginning of the track anyway. We've got the an opener, haven't we? It's working.
Yeah, I can hear exactly what he would do right here, regardless, and he can even make this work too, with the bass line he has for this, because it's a real ambient bass line. So I guess it really doesn't require a lot of percussions in most ways, but in other ways it really does.
Yeah, you might need it as a guide for timing,
Mhm.
and then we can get rid of it once it's in.
Right.
We've got quite a bit of space here for either the bass or something else to come in.
Right when those horns came in, that's a minute into the track.
Your 4-minute track is already getting longer, isn't it?
It is. But it's naturally getting longer to the ear. Nothing sounds repetitive right now, so
Yeah.
you don't know it. You're on the ride again.
Yeah. Bit of a theme of your album, isn't it?
It is.
Might put that other kick drum in as well at the same time. You know, the 4 on the floor one.
Okay.
See how that feels. You know, when the shaker comes in, put it in there. I just want to see if it feels like we need to kick it up a level at this point or not.
I think it's this one. You want to go back and hear it
So
in
when
totality.
when your shaker comes in, that's when this new 4 on the floor kick drum needs to come in. So whatever you need to do to get that to go.
I'm just trying to figure out which.
Yeah, you need to find out where it is first.
It's either this one here or this one here.
I'll be right back. 2 seconds.
Okay.
What are you going on about, Tracker? Coconuts.
I've got coconuts actually. In the medieval sample. Clippity clop.
Oh, and they're panned too. Now they're centered.
Okay, so do they start when the shakers come in?
They did. Here, I'll bring you one bar before.
Try it again, but mute the shaker instead. So we just got the kick instead.
Okay. Tracker, you can email me a sample. We're at 60 BPMs. Email me a sample and we can throw it on a grid. Or if anyone knows what Tracker is saying, email us a sample.
I think that's better.
Yeah. And then like bring the shaker in somewhere.
Yeah, bring it in later.
At the start of the light gray bar.
Oh, leave it for a minute.
Okay. Meditative, huh, Chris?
Yeah, I think the shaker's cool, but I think it's too soon. This feels more balanced, if you know what I mean. The shaker's very toppy, and your overall mix is mid to low, isn't it? So that introduces the high straight away, and I'm thinking not doing that's probably a good idea. Leave your ears somewhere to go, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Like this next dark area, Chris, would be
Yeah,
good.
maybe, yeah.
Yeah, I'll bring it in.
Put it in, doesn't it? It's
Yeah,
fine.
I'll just cue it. Or maybe the shaker comes in intermittently too, you know?
I don't know,
Yeah.
So the maybe. Suck it and see, John. It's probably too loud as well. Maybe turn it down a little bit. Turn it down like 4 dB. That's less intrusive. Probably boosted by 1.
Yeah. Should we pan it somewhere so we can just hear it on a certain...
Yeah, stick it in one ear. You can go up and down a bit.
Chrome, do you have something you could send us? Or Tracker, can you send it to somewhere Chrome can grab it? Anything you guys hear, send it to us so we can experiment, please. I think it needs to have something wet on it. What do you think? Or is it just good dry? That's just a little bit of something. Okay, this is where we brought it in at, right here. toward the horn. Nah, Tracker, you good? Like, I hear it too. I hear anything organic right now. Anyone in chat disagree with Tracker Jack? It's worth a shot of hearing, for sure.
Yeah, let's hear it. I mean, I can't delete it unless we put it in. You know what I mean? Got to try it, innit? You don't know.
You got to put it in and make the cut.
Yeah. If you're not in the race, you'll never win. All those moralistic bullshit.
All right, I'll be back, Chris. I'm going to run in the house and grab me some water.
Go out and buy some. I've got coconuts. Let me know if I can find them. Hang I'm just looking through my medieval samples. Hang on a sec. I've got coconuts somewhere. I'm just trying to find them.
I've if you check your messenger as well, Lamont, I'm just going to wait to send you 5 kind of drop-in percussion files that you could basically just drop in wherever you want, just to add a bit of variation.
And these are all things we could put in the 505 later, Scotty?
Yes,
Okay.
not a problem, yeah.
I knew you were super fucking quiet for a reason.
Yeah, I went away to wet the weasel, grabbed the beer, and then I started finding percussion when I heard people speaking about. I did try to find coconuts, but I've not really got anything coconutty. They're a bit, well, there was a couple of coconuts, but they sounded a bit sort of, there weren't any rhythmic. It was just like a, like, okay. But these, when I send these through, they're kind of fitting with what you've got with this African vibe. And it's 120, this rhythm, isn't it?
60 or 120.
It's 60.
Yeah,
Or
same. The same thing.
So you can just click and drag them wherever you want, and you've got, there'll be 5 of your latest files, it should be. And it just gives you some variation that you can drop in wherever you want them, really. Or don't use them, whatever you don't want to use.
Okay, I had to walk away real quick. But yeah, you know, Cressy's in charge of what we're going to use and what we're not going to use.
Am I? Okay. Is that my new job? Post file items. Way ho.
Okay, I bought a fan that just graps onto my, it anchors on to these tripods, and it's aiming right at the cameras. And it's been keeping these cameras fucking cool. They haven't shut off once. Nothing.
Ah, nice.
And I'm able to run the heater.
Where do I send this shit?
Apple Messenger, or
Don't
send it
have
to send it to Scott.
Okay, how do I send it to Scott?
So I'm not the only one.
Can I just drop it in WhatsApp and you?
not the
you can't
Ah,
get
you
shit
can
out?
do that, yeah, and I could forward it to myself.
Yeah. Okay, let me do that then.
In fact, if you send it to WhatsApp, I could just send it direct via Messenger to.
Okay, let me work out. Let me get WhatsApp up and running.
Okay. How come my Ableton is not staying up when I bring in my Messenger,
It
Scotty?
needs Viagra. That's what it needs.
Vicky had me do something to zoom in. Maybe I just need to.
Have you made it go full screen?
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you take the full screen off, which is up in the top left-hand corner, it's like the little green dot that will be up in the left-hand corner, which will take it off full screen just now.
There we go.
There you go. And there should be 5 of them all together that you can just drop. You can just drop them all in the same track.
Oh, wait, there's 5 of them?
There's 5 in total. Yeah, but you're okay. You can do one at a time.
Okay, but I want to start in chronological order.
Doesn't matter really, because they're all just random.
Okay, these all look, okay, these are all today.
They're all today,
Okay.
yeah.
So let me,
They're kind of just like bongo hits, but in tempo. Just like to give us some sort of percussion-y things to have in the background.
Okay, I've sent that via WhatsApp.
Cool.
They're just single hits, but they're from the medieval. They're like percussion-y type, coconut-y type things, but they're single hits. So you'll have to like play them to do stuff with them.
Medieval hoofs.
the one.
Here we go. Oh shit, right, okay, so that's... I'll forward that on to myself.
They're not named, they're just numbers.
Right, so if I send that to me in Messenger... Send. Do. And what you want to do is make sure that these are all way down in volume, the actual tracks, because they're all normalized. So you could take each track. You could probably just select all 5 tracks once you've got them in there, and just
group them first before I do anything here. There.
oh, has that added them at the group above? No, it hasn't. No, it's okay. It's created a new one. It's cool. Just call that group Perk.
Perk.
Call it Scotty Perk, so we know where it came from.
I'm going to have to go in and color code these things later because I like it to be a bit organized.
Don't mention the word organised to Cressy.
It looks like Ableton just randomly gives things colours, doesn't it?
It does, yeah. And I think that's due to the push, you know, because everything, it's just so all the clips are different colours.
Yeah.
So on the push, it actually highlights the buttons, each colour that it uses.
Ah, okay.
Do you want me to leave these information levels large and just do the...
I would you could pull the whole group back. Just pull that for just now. But I wouldn't have them all layered either. I would just sort of throw them in randomly wherever you want. But you could just sort of solo one out and have a listen and see what ones you...
Pick and mix.
Yeah, there's quite a few in there, so...
Hello, Kent. How are you?
You mean he didn't fucking just...
Kent Spong, if you're in the green room,
he's not in the
let
green.
us know.
Yeah, he's not yet.
Yeah, but he ain't gonna
he
let...
hasn't typed yet.
And he ain't gonna let us know either. Okay, Scotty, why can't I solo? Why are those fucking headphones back? What are
your little pencil things at the top again, isn't it?
Okay. There we go.
Was it that? No, it's not that.
No.
Now, remember, we'd done something before. Was it because you hit...
The Q.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah. But there was something, you were holding like command and pressing solo, and that's what was changing it to Q, I think. Something like that.
Oh, okay.
I think that's what's doing it.
Okay. So we want to... Let's just solo this.
Yeah, take a listen. But if you pulled that group, I would pull that group all the way down volume-wise to probably -20, because they're mega loud compared to everything else.
And they're all going to play at the same time, aren't they?
Yes. Well, no, he's soloing them at the moment.
Oh, okay, okay.
So that's the first one.
Chat, let us know if it's too low.
Is that playing them all together? Are the bottom ones soloed or something?
What's going on?
Why are they all playing together? Yeah, why are they playing together?
They're all solo, don't they? They've all got S's next to them. All the S's are on solo. You soloed the group, and that soloed all the ones inside the group.
No, it's not, because the group's only half soloed, which is the one that is soloed.
Yeah, move them around.
Pretty certain the one I was listening to wasn't as busy as that anyway, for sure.
Whoa.
Oh. And then just take the solo off, and then you'll hear. Yeah, just take the solo off.
Yeah,
Why is
put it
that
in
still playing though? Is it because it's
Right?
on?
That's crazy.
Is it because it's on off instead of auto? Or?
Don't know. Well, let's see if it's in context now.
Now you don't hear anything.
Yep.
What the fuck?
What have you done?
Off? Nothing. Wait, hang on. Let me go up to the group. No, I've done nothing to the group at all.
Right, the group. Where is that getting sent to though? Is it just going to master? Because I didn't see you select group. It just seemed to happen when you grouped all them. Where the fuck is that gone? Why has that done that?
Let me see. Hold on. Yeah, that's wild. Okay, let me turn them all back off. It was just playing, for crying out loud. We can see it. Oh, how come I don't see it in my...
You've got solos on your effects. I can see them on down the bottom there.
Oh, hang on. Hang on.
Have you got something else soloed?
The master was solo, but it brought back those headphones again.
No. If you click that master,
Okay, click the master.
sorry, the solo button on the master.
Okay, the Q button.
Yeah. Right, and then take the solos off the effects, because there's two solos on the effects there, look. And then scroll along all the rest of the channels and see if there's any other solos on. Any other blue lights on?
Nope.
No.
Nope.
That should play now. There we go. It's because your effects were soloed.
Which that's stupid, Scotty.
Now they're going to sound wrong here. It's just to give you an idea of what. You don't have to use them for the full length either.
Yeah, I would like some of these in the 505 for the live, Scotty.
Yeah. Things like that are cool. The little.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. Okay.
But they're there. You can mute that just now, and then you can say, right, let's go and throw some of these percussive elements in later on. It was just to give you something to sort of add some flavors later on.
Was there something else Cressy sent in?
Cressy's, yeah, I've just sent that to myself. 2 seconds.
Okay.
And there's something from Chrome as well. Where did Chrome's go? Right, I'll give you Cressy's first.
Okay, FYI, in the future chat, because Marilyn is working, I'm not so certain it's going to be a good idea sending her any emails. So send all emails to either Scott if they're going to be brought in. I don't think you need to send them to Cressy. So if we can detour all emails to Scott, he can get them to me a lot faster.
Right, that's another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 from Cressy.
Yeah, if you just make a new group or something called Medieval, or just Evil.
Dr.
Evil
Evil.
sounds easier, doesn't it?
Now, how cool would that be if teenage engineering's next thing that they brought out was called Dr. Evil?
Yeah, that'll be me.
Yeah, you'd be all over that. I'm famous.
At last. Infamous, I'd say.
Right, where's Chrome's? Because there was horses from Chrome as well. Where did they go?
Put your email up, Scotty, so they know who they have to email.
Oh, yeah. Have you got a spanner? You can put your email, I think, can't you?
Hang on.
I know it's going to save Marilyn a hell of a lot of headaches.
Yeah, she's working, mate, so, yeah.
Okay, Kent, let us know, man, if you're in the fucking background, dude. So let's just go check.
He's not said out in private chat yet.
There we go. Right, the next one that I'm sending you is from Uncle Chrome.
Okay, so it'd be a complete different group, correct?
Yeah, just make, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And FYI, everybody, we're going to be ending this in a few more minutes, and then we'll be back tomorrow before Popcorn Night. If anyone wants to tune in here early, we come on just before Popcorn Night to do a little bit more studio work. How many tracks?
I think five. It's 5 clips. They're just single hits, so you can put them all on one track. Doesn't make any difference. You just want to hear what they are.
Oh shit, you know what I've done? I've sent
Them twice.
No, I've sent them to my fucking self instead of
That's just typically you, isn't it?
Yeah.
What can you do?
Medieval House. So which ones have I sent him? For 29, so he doesn't need that. He needs 31, 33, 34, 35.
I'm going to take this laptop in the house and just start color coordinating things and labeling things.
Yeah, make it more sense. So when
Yeah.
you're looking at it, you know what you're looking at.
Luckily, Scotty labeled his. Just going to call it color coordinated.
What are we working on? We are working on a track called Jungle. We are currently getting it up and running. Basic arrangement just to get it to go.
I wonder if I select the...
Do you think you'd be more nervous talking to chat if there was like 10,000 people in it or listening to you? convert. You know, I don't know how many's actually watching at the minute. I'm gonna have a look.
There's 26 at the moment.
Yeah.
All right, my YouTube says 26, but let's see it. Because sometimes it's lagging with the information it tells you with how many likes there are. Yeah, 26 at the moment with 21 likes. Right, 5 of you haven't hit
you'd
that
feel
thumbs up.
different if it was like thousands of people listening
Oh,
to
what? I know.
you go.
I think if you guys were in here with me, or I had someone with me,
Yeah, you'd be all right. Yeah.
I'd be all right. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd be all right.
Yeah, right.
Really.
Yeah, right.
It's weird, isn't it? It's like if there's a certain amount of people that you're okay with, then it's a bit. Then it gets a bit. Oh, that's a lot of people. But if, like you say, if some of those people are people you know, you're okay again. It's
Right.
a real
Yeah.
weird
Yeah.
mind fuck, isn't
Yeah.
it? It's like, how's that work? It's like you can refocus and disregard the bigger picture because you can focus on a smaller picture. If you know what I mean. There's
Right.
the people that you know you can focus on, therefore it's okay. And all the unknown people, the millions or thousands listening to you, you just zone them out. Go, yeah, I don't know you anyway. So I'm just talking to the people I know. It's weird.
Yeah, that'd probably be the only way I could do it, though. I wouldn't go in by myself.
I suppose
like
people
that.
you just get used to the idea, don't you? At a certain point. I'm just thinking, like when you first start out in a band and you have your first few gigs and you're playing to like 30 or 40 people.
Mm-hmm.
It's a whole different. If you're like 5 years later, you walk out and there's 100,000 people stood
Yeah.
in front of you, going like, "Hi." Oh, he said hi. Ooh,
Yeah,
ooh.
'cause that's
it's like,
happened.
oh shit.
That's happened to my brother and I. We used to play live, and it would just be like 3 or 4 people who would show up, and then it would be like 30 people, then 100 people, and then 200, and then we were like, the biggest gig we did was 500 in Long Beach,
Right.
and we were like, fuck.
Fuck. Yeah.
You know, that's when it really hit us.
Yeah, it's mad, isn't it?
There isn't one time where you're not nervous. You know what I mean? Like I don't care how many gigs you do, you're nervous no matter what. I mean, there is a sense of, I'm kind of used to this, but then there's a sense of, I'm not used to this at all. I thought I was. I lied to myself.
I don't like lies. I just get angry. I do. I just get fucked off and angry because you're just trying to make sure you're not going to fuck up. So I don't enjoy it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just a process you got to go through. I think it's because when I was doing live stuff, everything relied on me. Everything was working from what I was doing. Then you've got the singers doing the singing. So if I go wrong, it's fucked. If someone goes wrong singing, you got other singers. We got 3 singers in the band, so it's weird. It's like, yeah, I don't know. And I've been in a couple of bands. I hate being in bands. Really don't like it. Maybe I'm a control freak. I don't know, but I just don't like it. So it's weird that I don't like being in a band with other people, but I also don't like being in a band where I'm the person doing all the stuff. It's a no-win situation for me. It's weird. I don't know. Yeah.
So like me and Scotty, we're currently doing all the stuff.
Yeah, I'm just sitting there like a flat. But I've
I'm
been in
just
bands
sitting
where
eating-
you've
sitting
got
eating
like
crisps.
yeah.
Crisp.
Been in concerts that had a few hundred people. It's like, not fun. Don't like it.
Yeah, we always thought that was fun. We enjoyed that big time.
Mind you, that was a few years ago, so maybe it's different now. I don't know. That was 90s. That was 80s and 90s.
Now, it may well be better that these ones that Cressy's given us here, that we actually drop them into a simpler, but we can do that later on.
Yeah,
You can actually then play it as an instrument.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So it's basically, these are just individual, like one hits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One hits.
Okay, so I could
So what-
throw them into my TR8S.
Oh,
Yeah.
no bother. Yeah,
Yeah.
at a later
Yeah.
stage. But in here, what we'll end up doing is just dropping the files into a simpler.
You
And then
can
it'll
play
just
on
give you
keyboard.
on the keys of your keyboard or whatever. You can just sort of play the rhythm that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can make it so you got like 5 keys equals one key per hit, and you can like play in like a little mini drum kit or something.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, Lemon Lifer. Hey, Synth Seeker.
Save where you're at because you've done quite a bit of color coding and stuff.
Yeah, no shit, huh?
He likes colouring in.
Okay, so I guess I'm just waiting on. I do. Chrome shit.
So do I actually. I actually enjoy colouring in. It's a good time passer.
Yeah, is it Chrome sending some stuff as well or something?
Yes, that's in your messenger. It was above Cressy's. I thought I'd sent you Cressy's first, but I hadn't. I'd sent them to myself. So just above them, there's like horses or something. There it is. Horses ride. Excuse me.
Is it just the one he sent?
Yeah. Yeah, it's quite a long stem, I think, though.
Yeah, that's more like a horses running around. I'm gonna guess.
All right, let me.
Galloping and
get
what's the other term? Cantering.
Galloping across the prairie.
Just the one thing.
Yeah, I should probably just delete those. That's just added space.
It looks like they might be mono as well, eh? Yeah.
Yeah. It's all right.
Oh, he's saying he sent
It's
two.
a one-legged horse.
Hang on, he says he sent two. Right.
Sent-
Pretty certain I haven't got 1, 2 seconds. Marlon. No, there's just the one file from Chrome. I have to chop the intro, but I think it's what? Yeah, there's only the one. Horses Ride by R23-57. Paul.
Hey, Studio 8 Effects.
Okay, try that one, he's saying.
Yeah, give it a go.
Did he just sent another one, or just try the one we just
Yeah,
put in?
Try the one you've got on there, just so
Okay.
let's see what we got.
Did you get my email, Chrome, that's up above? Scott@synthsounds.co.uk.
8-10.
That's not horses. Oh, that is.
Oh, I so missed that sound.
Stand and deliver. Oh, oh. Your money or your life.
He wouldn't. He,
But
he has
Prometheus
no
just
idea
said
what
that.
you're singing. He's
No.
never heard that in his entire
Adam
life.
and the Ants.
Yeah, he's never heard of it.
Now, it's a shame that's not stereo, because that would have been so cool if it had widthed it. It's cool. It's very cool. But I
It's
suppose we
widen
could
it.
pan it from left to right. So it's actually like the horses are running from the left side and passing in front of you.
Isn't there like a widener in Ableton?
There is, but it's more of a sort of chorus kind of effect. It's a bit weird.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't really give, it widens like pads and vocals and things like that, but not so much.
Percussion.
Can we
Yeah.
Can we just drop a utility on it and highlight?
Yeah, you could pan it just from left to right. You don't even need to do that. You could, on your pan, see where your record is on the, just below that where it says C. If you right click on that and say show automation, that is your pan. So the C means center. So if you put a dot at the start of that and have it fully up to the top,
It can go from one ear to the other, couldn't it?
yeah, and then go to the very end and put a dot and pull it all the way to the bottom.
Yeah, you want to take out the beeps though. You don't need the beeps, do you?
Yeah, the
On
beeps
holes.
need to go.
You can zero them out.
And the same with that little one at the end, yeah.
Whoa.
That's because you're trying to do that with this automation open.
Yeah.
So if you just Command Z. Oh no, it's Uncle Jerry saying it again. Command Z. Yeah. If you Command Z that, because it looks like you're chopping some of the horse's clops off there as well, eh? You know, as they're going away in the distance, you're maybe just take, like the start's perfect, but the end, we might just need to drag that file out a bit until the...
Yeah, zoom in a bit, see what you're looking at.
So if you just delete that there. Oh, all right, okay.
Yeah, that's better. Yeah, there you go. Now you can see the little... Just take the tag, the end off a bit, can't you?
Yeah.
Just
Where
bracket it on the right-hand side and pull it backwards. Yeah.
Yeah, and pull that all the way over the next dark grey, I think, is where it... Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going to the end of this dark grey that you're on now. That try it. What? A couple of more boxes.
Yeah, keep going.
Well, no,
Keep going,
back.
yeah.
That's you.
Yeah.
And if you fade it out a tiny little bit there, just put a little fade out on it. Yeah, that should be okay. It's pretty much silent there anyway, by the looks of it.
You could put like like you're in a canyon. You could put a bit of a reverb in to give it a bit of stereo-ness, couldn't you? As well, bouncing off the stone walls.
Your reverbs need switched on. Your A and B reverb and delays switched off just now. It's maybe because you've got this soloed, is it?
Yeah. No.
Yeah, it's because this is soloed, I think.
Oh, okay.
What I would do as well with that is I would throw an EQ8 on that because it's quite hissy on the top end.
Pull some
Quite a lot of top end noise on that, and put a high cut on it. Well, look at that. He's just doing it straight away himself. No, not so much as maybe just a
bit.
Yeah, just go
not that
further
much.
up to your, yeah. Try it there. I think it might need a wee bit more added, but yeah, it's needing to be a bit brighter than that.
A bit more to the right.
Oh,
Well, that might do you.
yeah, Prometheus has got a good point. Do you find horses in the jungle?
You drew on the Planet of the Apes, motherfucker. Monkey Island, baby. Am I lying?
No, you're a horse.
Down to the
Hey.
eight.
I don't think you get lions in jungles either.
Yeah, you do.
But you remember the Planet of the Apes? They were riding horses.
Oh, that's true, yeah.
Yeah.
Monkey Island.
There you go.
I mean, I don't know if it makes sense, Prometheus. I'm just shooting out of my ass here.
Law of the jungle and all that.
But I don't think Chrome meant for us to use the entire thing. Like, just take a bit of it and loop it,
No,
if it was possible. If it, yeah. Now I want to do some Planet of the
It
Apes
kinda
voiceovers.
sounds thundery as well, doesn't it? It's kind of got that thunder kind of feel about it.
Yeah. Yeah, the Who's
Yeah.
are in the same sort of frequency range as the thunder.
Is the from the
Yeah.
thunder, yeah.
Yeah, the rumbly part of it.
Where are we in this song? Just for shits and giggles.
Beginning.
Or way at the start, yeah. So that would need
Worse.
brought in later on anyway.
Like, where do you think this would be brought in at?
No idea.
Yeah. Okay.
Start the song and see if it sounds okay. No. Leave it exactly where it is.
Okay.
Start the song.
Okay. But wait, we still have all of this shit that's gonna cue in, so I should just probably mute it out. Oh, it already is.
Yeah,
It
that's
already is,
muted.
yeah.
I
That's
think
muted.
Cress's group needs to be muted as well, or all those
Yeah.
single hits will
Okay.
hit at once.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So just mute my group, my medieval group, and then hit play. See what we got. I'm not against it right now.
No, it does work.
It's quite an interesting intro, isn't it?
Prometheus said the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse.
Yeah. I'll be one of them.
But the trumpet should be in by now, surely. Yeah, the
No.
trumpet.
No. Oh.
Yeah, it should have been in after that second thunderclap.
Yeah, it comes in after that. So you've got them muted for some reason. Go dig them out. See where they are. They're pink, aren't they? Or they were pink.
Well,
No,
they're coming in.
they're not in yet. They're coming in now.
Wow. Okay.
Now, do you want to move them?
No.
Okay.
Mate, let's go back to the beginning again
Okay.
and move the cowboys to the right. Put the cowboys working so they are. Hang on. Try the next dark box. They start there. See what that's like. Yeah, try that. Let's not have them start on exactly on that thing. Let's underlap them, so they're not just end of bar. Oh, here's the next thing. Boring. Yeah, go in. Yeah, okay, try that. It might not work. We'll give it a go.
Yeah, the trumpets were meant to start after this rumble here now. They're supposed to start on that dark grave as well.
Mm-hmm. He moved.
then this-
Cressy moved them. He thought came in too early. But now I kind of get the sensation it's starting a bit too late. Or maybe we start something else there.
Or go halfway between and start them on this light one after the ha.
Oh, yeah. What do we know, Scotty? We don't know shit.
start of that dark grey section you're over now
Mm-hmm.
is probably where you could bring in one of those percussive elements samples that I gave you, just to add a little bit of interest.
Okay.
So if we loop on that dark grey section that you're over just now.
Hang on. Before we do that, Scotty, I think we need to move this trumpet up at least to
move it a whole block back, a whole 4 blocks back.
this way, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
To the left. Drag the whole thing to there. Right, go a little bit before that and hit play. See what it sounds like. Because you should have the end of the Cowboys on.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a
yeah,
hit,
yeah. Let me
and then
do it
it'll
here.
come in.
Yeah. Would it work better with the thunder before the horses, Prometheus?
Yeah, we've done that now.
Yeah, that works. Right, so the last couple of boxes you need to zero and just let the. So the trumpets are okay, but then you've got a couple of notes just going bup bup, and then you get a delay going bup bup after. It just sounds bollocks. So you got your riff that plays, haven't you? Da, 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 da. Let that play. Then you can zero the single notes that aren't doing anything interesting, and you got the delay over the top should still be playing good. So keep all this. Yeah, that's all cool.
That's fine.
Yeah.
It's these ones here, yeah.
These burps, that, not doing anything. That.
Yeah, so those 2 boxes, if you highlight and zero, or even just delete them.
Just zero them for the minute. You can always work it out later. See how that plays now.
But what you want to do is fade this last one out. So as long as it doesn't cross over when you're... Yeah, see, it's going to cross over.
Well, give it a go. See how it sounds. See if it sounds okay, it's cool. If you don't, then we'll fix it.
So take out
Right,
that one.
That
in
other
the beginning.
note, get rid of that, yeah.
Or fade it up.
Or, yeah, whatever.
Shall I bring it back, fade it up?
It might be less abrupt when it plays.
Give it a play. Just play from that that gap bit. Yeah, go back a little bit. It's into the gap. No, yeah, try that.
Shakers are way down here, so I think we need to bring in one of Scotty's deals, maybe, or is that too much too soon?
Unless you just brought in the sort of like, you know, that like sort of fill thing that was in
drum
there?
thing, yeah, the last
Yeah.
one, wasn't it? Yeah. That one, yeah, drag that in. Put it in. Yeah.
Right about right there, right?
Yeah, so what you'll have to do is unmute the group that they're in and turn off all the rest of the ones apart from that just now, so and then we'll just turn them on as we need them. Yeah, so the first 4 you don't need, but the last one you do.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. And just play it through where you've dropped it just now and see where it sounds like it's going to be best suited to go.
Let's get a little context here. Another one right there.
And if you double click on that, you could actually change the pitch a little bit just to make it slightly different from the... So if you have warp on and put it into... Go down to your beats and take it off beats and see what options are in there, because there was...
Tones, repitch, texture, complex pro.
Try Complex Pro and then just transpose it down like 1 semitone or something like that, or 2 semitones, and see how it sounds.
Yeah, barkful. It's deep. Just missed that quiet part. I think that's where it, or should we do it where the break? So the break is distinguishable, or do it right over the break?
Try it and see. Just trial and error, really. Now you can zoom in there and actually drop it halfway across between. So if you zoom in where you've got it now, and move it that'll do it, and move it 2 lines to the right. The other right.
Oh, shit. You know I'm stupid.
Close.
That's the one, that's the one. And try that and see.
Yeah.
Just a little bit more random.
Right. Yeah. Keep them off. Okay, I hope this one isn't. This one shouldn't be doing the same thing. No. Okay.
if you wanted the tails of them to go on longer, you could always throw a delay on them. Because they are synced. They are at 120, so this is at 60, you said, wasn't it?
Yeah, same thing.
Try that on a ping pong, actually.
Yeah, throw it around.
Oh shit!
And pull the dry wet back to maybe 10 o'clock or so. Maybe even 9 o'clock, and then put the feedback up for more. Yeah, if you pull that EQ in the middle of that reverb, just sort of dull it down even more, just sort of pull it down the way. Yeah. Maybe not quite as much as that, but yeah, try that there.
That sounds cinematic.
That's the idea.
Could I export this with the effect into the 505?
You just stem it, yeah.
Okay.
Save.
Save. Okay, I think that's a good break for now.
Yeah, we need to get the bass player in next.
The bass
Yeah.
player, yeah, which he has a very exciting story to tell when he gets in here. He had a little bit of an incident. So we'll let him share his story.
He's okay though.
Yeah, he's okay. For the most part, he's okay. I just noticed Hardware Sounds is up and running. He just came on at
Yeah.
5:15 our time. Make sure I double save this.
It's a premiere,
Oh, it's a premiere. Oh, okay.
but it's got live chat. So
Okay. Yeah, if you guys want to go over there, show Sam some love. I'm going there right now as we speak just to pop in and give him a like. We will be on tomorrow. What time you guys want to start tomorrow? I'll leave it up to you guys.
Scotty,
I'll be in here anyway, so just whatever suits you guys.
I mean, I'll be in here early too, so because I don't have anything better to do tomorrow.
Yeah, just whatever. What time do you think you'll be done by tomorrow? Come on.
In here?
Oh, are you not working tomorrow?
No, I'm off.
No.
I'm off until the weekend.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I work Saturday and Sunday, and I think next Monday, which is perfect because that's hardware jams anyway, so I can take my
Yeah.
time.
So it's just whenever you think you want to come in. We can just keep us up to date.
Okay.
What's up?
The first thing I do tomorrow is ideation of men. The workout session started today. Well, we did the first video workout for mental health, physical health. If you missed it, go to Ideation of Men, check it out. The first podcast for Ideation of Men will be held on Sunday afternoon.
Did just sorry to butt in there. Did you change the channel or anything? Because I did subscribe to that, but when I went searching for it last night, I couldn't find it.
No, it's still the same channel. I wonder if the wife is listening. If she can post, Meryl, if you can post the
Ideation.
new
Man.
channel.
Oh no, it's coming up now. Why did that not come up last
okay.
night? Yeah, and I'm subscribed. Okay, cool.
Okay, so it's a new channel. It's not about music at all. It's more for open conversation about other things. We're slowly trying to make Symptoms of Reality one thing and Ideation of Men another thing. I don't want to put like workout videos and a bunch of my personal work videos on symptoms of reality unless it absolutely makes sense. So it made better sense to just go ahead and create 2 channels for that. And then on that channel, it would be like my brother and I taking because the weather's going to warm up here, we'll be taking our walks and we'll be going fishing again and doing some outdoor stuff. A little bit of that might be on symptoms of reality, but a lot of it will be on ideation of men. And then, so on symptoms of reality here, next week, in the middle of the week, I'm thinking we're going to probably do 1, maybe 2 studio jams or studio tracks like today. And then Friday, we're going to rip everything out of here and just leave up the cameras and the podcast equipment and get this thing looking a little bit better. That's the plan, but I'll see how that pans out, because we all, when you make a plan, it never really works out. Do you guys have notes? Do we want to hear it back one more time before we get out of here, or we can just do the rest tomorrow?
Yeah, I want to hear the bass in. So I think once we've got the bass in, we can have a better idea of where to go next.
Okay.
Because that's your, what do you call it? That's your go-to kingpin part of your band sound, and it's your bass. So we really need that in next to figure out what goes where.
It's your motif.
It's the word. Yeah, it's your motif. It's your character. It's the main guy, isn't it? Sound-wise.
It is. And man, the bass line just fits well with this too.
Stop saying that. I want to fucking hear it.
I know. We just can't we can't add too many more percussions in.
That's
You're
what
right.
I'm saying. We're at a point where we're going like, yeah. Stop now.
Yeah.
We need to hear what the bass is doing.
Right.
Then we'll build around the bass. That's where we've done good, because you can open a track up, and we've got the start of the track going, and it sounds like it's going somewhere interesting. So we've done good tonight, I think.
And I think it's following the theme of every song is telling a story, you know?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
And a lot of people don't know that these tracks, once they're all done and they're mastered, the wife and myself and Lamar, we're going to be out filming B-roll footage and creating AI footage for each song. So they're going to have their own identity, and that will be going to the live gigs with us.
Game on.
So I'll go ahead and play just like maybe 3 minutes in up until where we stop editing.
Just play the beginning bit, 'cause that's what we've got.
Yeah, let's hear what we've done tonight, basically, and then we could just close it out at that. You could use tonight's work as a closer song.
Wait, do you guys want an MP3 of this by any chance, or no?
No, you're all right. You're all right.
I want to hear the. I want to get the bass in. Then it can make more sense of it. Then we can find out, does it have vocals or not?
Oh, thanks for that, Scotty. Okay, so that would be 4 minutes right there, solid.
Cool.
So, yeah. I don't know if we may want to go longer. We may find that 4 minutes is just enough. But we'll find out as soon as my brother gets here, and I'll have him whoop ass on that bass.
Yeah. Looking forward to it.
That should be pretty easy. Actually, I think I'll just have him refreshing his memory on it and then have him drop it live. It's always fun to see him drop things on it live.
We'll do that tomorrow, yeah?
Yeah, let's do that tomorrow.
Cool.
I think we've been doing pretty good, boys, with Friday starting at 3. But if, because normally the popcorn night is not going to be due, or it's not going to be on until she gets off of work. I don't know if she's going to be off at 5 tomorrow or 6.
Yeah, that's okay.
But she's pushing for 5 because we both want to see it go on earlier than it has been, but we don't really have any control over that. So
Yeah, you got to do what you got to do.
So if you guys want to do 3, that's a good solid 3 hours to work on this track some more. And
3 works for me, like, it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is your brother available tomorrow?
yeah, he's off. And actually, him and I could be in here way earlier than that. I think he's going to go pick his kids up early for the weekend.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, let's get that bass down. Let me know what we're dealing with then, don't we?
yeah, let's do that.
Okay. Well done, everyone, tonight. Done all
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, it's went well. It's went well.
Yeah, it's already telling the story. Okay, Panda has
He's currently halfway through the premiere now.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'll
Panda has
drop-
his thing.
drop
Make
a
sure
link.
you guys go drop a like. He also has the old track Starseed, so we can finalize that track. And then there's a couple of other tracks that will hopefully be done by the end of this weekend coming up. That's our hopes. So we'll see how it goes.
Yeah. JRC in half an hour.
JRC is in half an hour. You want to get that up too?
I've done it. It's a link above.
Okay. Anybody else we can send a link out to? I think Viral Beats is no longer live, so
Yeah, we've missed Electronauts. They were on earlier. Well, that's fair enough.
Did we put a link to Panda's thing up?
Yeah, I've done
Yeah,
that.
you done that. Nice one.
Yeah. Yeah, he's bouncing around like a nutter. I'm on the tab.
don't forget to sign up for Team Jams. She just reminded us.
Oh, yeah.
Paulo Hanzo says, drop the bass live. Okay, we'll do that. We will definitely do that.
No pressure on your bass guy then. Cool.
Yeah. Thanks for showing up, Tracker. I know you've been busy, my boy. It's always good to see you here. Okay, we're going to do tomorrow at 3 p.m. EST. That will be 8 o'clock, I guess, UK time?
8 p.m. at night, yeah.
Yeah.
Game on.
Okay, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow.
Catch ya. Take care, everybody.
See you later. See you later, Chris.